Hey folks, how's it all going? Hope you're keeping safe out there. Today I'm continuing my long-suffering series on my McFarlane scale Chaos Space Marine kill team for, well, what I'm hoping will eventually be a large-scale kill team game. By which I mean not grand scale, but rather larger scale, the 7-inch figures, you know what I mean. So yeah, this is my gunner slash heavy tank of my Chaos Space Marine warband, my Nurgle-themed plasma gunner. Now this is the one I was actually the most proud of while sculpting because I've given him some of the more traditional Nurgle blessings. This is a Chaos Space Marine that's decided to worship the Chaos God of Nurgle. Now Iron Warriors on a whole don't worship many Chaos Gods, but some of them do kind of lean towards one god or another. This one's gone wholeheartedly into the blessings of Papa Nurgle. As you can see by the distended stomach with the chains barely holding it in. That, by the way, was really fun to sculpt. I enjoyed that. The custom sculpted helmet, I literally just cut the horns off, sanded the helmet down a bit to make it a bit more uniform shaped, and took the bayonet off of a bolter to make the kind of iconic Nurgle. A lot of Nurgle demons and followers have one horn on their helmet or their costume or on their body, so I wanted to give him one large distended horn, so I thought, well, I'll make it out of the blade of the bayonet. It looks corroded and corrupted enough, and I think it works quite well. The plasma gun itself is a custom job. I couldn't find a McFarlane scale plasma gun. I'm not entirely sure of how to go about ordering one online. I know there are people who 3D print stuff like that, but I thought, well, I've got a bolter, I've got a spare arcane looking plasma pistol. I thought I'd put the two together, and I think it's come out pretty well, to be honest. It's not seamless, but I think as a stand-in for a plasma gun, it works. As far as the paint scheme goes, I wanted this to look like rotting, corroding, breaking down. The metal on it is falling apart and flaking away, and just being as rotten, as dirty as possible. And also, yeah, I gotta admit, as green and slimy as possible. I sculpted on all these like welts and open sores onto the armour, like barnacle type things spewing forth slime and bile and rotten God knows what pumping out the body of the Marine inside. The actual green stuff, well, the green slime itself is a mix of Mod Podge, certain green luminous paints, some Nurgle's rot, some yellow, and I thought maybe I'd gone over the top with it, but I actually kind of really like it. There's also bits of like Yoo-hoo glue mixed with Nurgle's rot paint, strung between stuff to make kind of the slimy tendrils or slimy, but the slime is stretched from one surface to another. And I know it looks a little bit over the top, but that's kind of what I'm going for. I want something striking. When I add colour to these guys, because Iron Warriors are quite drab, I want the eye-catching, eye-popping colours to really pop. And the green definitely does, especially when it bubbles and boils on the base of the figure. I really, really love how this guy's turned out. I think you'll agree, he looks really great with the other two members I've currently finished. Yeah, they're all clearly the same chapter, or the same legion, I suppose, with Chaos Space Marines. But they're all unique. The standard bearer doesn't look like the basic guy with a bludgeon, and neither of them look like the gunner. And that's, I think, something I'm really proud of, because these are all basically the same figure. I know there's two versions of the Chaos Space Marine figure from McFarlane, but the bases are the same, they just changed a few details. I could have easily had like a bunch of all guys looking the same, but I think with mixing the parts, adding the sculpted elements, especially making this guy devoted to one particular god, the group as a whole is uniformed, cohesive, but the individuality still shines through. So yeah, I hope you like this figure. I've got the fourth one actually nearly done. I'm just doing the basing of him now. He'll probably be next week's video. And then all that leaves is the leader, which I'm going to spend a lot more time painting. I want to get him to look as vicious and vile and gory and bloody as I can, especially with that giant demonic axe he has. But it won't be long until this warband is done, so I've got to start thinking, what's the next one going to be? So if you've got any ideas for who I should do for the next warband, I'm kind of thinking either Sisters of Battle, maybe Space Wolf Reavers, or even an Inquisitor with a Imperial Guard a unit and an Ogren backing them up using those nice figures from Darktide. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know down below. And if you like the video, like the model, please like. Please subscribe for more updates on this project in the future, and as well as more reviews. And until next time, folks, I want you all to stay safe, stay sane, and keep on rolling. And I'll see you all next time. Ta-da!